Hi guys, so today I'm here with a new name video for you. Today I'm going to be talking about names that are not quite in the top 1000 yet, but very soon could be. So these are names between number 1001 and number 1500 in the United States that are rising quickly in popularity. So these names could make super cool choices if you're looking to stay ahead of the trends and find that perfect name that everyone else hasn't quite discovered yet. So I'm probably going to make this video into two parts, one for boys and one for girls, kind of like I usually do. And I'm going to start with the girls video first. So the first name I have on this list is Arlette. Arlette is at number 1035, so very close to the top 1000. This name went up 625 spots in popularity last year. Arlette is very spunky and fun and fresh sounding to me. It is a French form of an ancient Germanic name meaning noble army. I think this name would make a great Charlotte alternative. And it has that T ending that so many parents are loving in names like Charlotte, Juliet, and Scarlett. Arlette. I just think it's very cute. The next name is one of my personal top favorite names and has been for a very long time, and that is Octavia. Octavia is currently number 1034, so again very close to the top 1000. This name went up 327 spots in popularity last year, and in the last 2 years it has increased 1,487 spots in popularity. Octavia is a Latin name that means eighth. This name, like I said, has been in my personal top favorites for the last 7 or 8 years. Historically, Octavia was the elder sister of Roman Emperor Augustus, and she was also the wife of Mark Antony. So she was a woman who had quite a lot of power. In modern pop culture, Octavia Spencer is an Oscar-winning actress, and Octavia Blake is the name of a fictional character from the TV show The 100, which I keep meaning to watch because it has some pretty cool character names, but I just never keep getting around to it. Let me know if you've watched The 100 and if you would recommend it in the comments below. The next name I have on this list is Margot. Margot is at number 1041 with this spelling. It went up 235 spots last year, and in the last 2 years has increased a total of 431 spots. Margot is a French variation of Margaret, so it could definitely honor someone named Margaret. There was a famous Mexican-American actress and dancer from the 1930s and 40s named Margot, so it was definitely more popular back then, but I think it's absolutely ready for a comeback. Margot, Edith, and Agnes are the names of the 3 little girls in Despicable Me, which might be where some parents have heard this and then used it for another child. Margot with the T spelling re-entered the top 1000 in 2013, and it definitely looks like the spelling of Margot might also make its way into the top 1000. There's also the Margot spelling with the AUX ending, and that spelling is also increasing in popularity. It increased 309 spots in the past year and is now at number 1461. The next name I have on this list is one that definitely has a big meaning, and that is Legacy. Legacy is at number 1043 and increased 374 spots in the last year, and in the last 2 years has increased a total of 850 spots. Legacy could definitely be the new Destiny or Trinity or Liberty. And with the name Royalty entering the top 1000 last year, I think we're definitely seeing parents more willing to give their daughters names with those big meanings. Currently it's at number 1041, and I definitely think that it is one that will probably enter the top 1000 in 2017. The next name I have is Florence. I love this name so much. It's currently at number 1053. I'm really surprised that Florence is not in the top 1000 yet. It went up 125 spots in popularity last year and a total of 244 spots over the last 2 years. It is a gorgeous place name, and it's taken a little bit longer than other names to make a comeback. It has that kind of granny chic feel that might be due to it having a long run in the US top 10 from 1886 to 1906. So a lot of us do have great-grandmas or great-great-grandmas with the name Florence. It has already made a comeback in the UK and is now at number 23, and British Prime Minister David Cameron named his daughter Florence Rose Endelian in 2010. Of course, there's also Florence Nightingale, who's a famous bearer of this name, and Florence comes from Latin and means prosperous or flourishing. I just don't think you can go wrong with the name Florence. The next name I have is Bellamy. Bellamy is at number 1100. This name went up 199 spots last year, but in the last 2 years has increased a total of 800 spots. Bellamy is an anglicization of a French phrase that means good friend, bel ami, and it's a name that has been increasing in popularity as kind of an alternative to Isabella or other Bella names. People really love the nickname Bella. And then there's also a character on the TV show The 100 apparently with the name Bellamy. I really need to watch that show. The next name I have is Eleonora, or Eleonora, depending how you want to pronounce it. It's currently at number 1144 and went up 320 spots in the last year. This name definitely has a lot of history. It was actually Billie Holiday's birth name, and it has been the name of several European princesses and was the title of a short story by Edgar Allan Poe. With the names Eleanor and Nora already in the top 100, I'm not surprised that people might look to this name to kind of find alternatives for it. And this name has so many nickname options, which is something that I love in a name. The last time Eleonora was in the top 1000 was in 1939, so I think it's absolutely ready for a comeback. The next name I have is Emberly. Emberly is one that I wouldn't usually talk about. It's not normally my style, but I kind of have a soft spot for it. It's number 1246. And it has increased 570 spots in the last year and a total of 803 spots in the last 2 years. This name likely stems from combining the name Ember with the popular ly ending, and it fits in with names like Waverly that are gaining popularity, and it could honor somebody named Kimberly. The name Ember is actually all the way up at 320. I didn't know it was that popular until I looked it up. I really like the name Ember as well. The next name I have is Adeline. Adeline is at number 1319, and this name went up 662 spots in the last year and a total of 1482 spots in the last 2 years. Now when I say 1482 spots, it sounds like it's going up very quickly, but in 2016 there were 179 girls given this name compared to 61 girls in 2014. So although it's gaining popularity very quickly, it is still relatively rare. This name fits in with the names like Ava and Eva and Evelyn that are popular, but also makes a great Adeline alternative. So all of these reasons are probably what attribute to what seems like a huge rise in popularity, but I would still absolutely recommend the name Adeline. I think it is so beautiful. The next name I have on this list is Ariadna. Ariadna is so beautiful. I've always thought, when I was younger, I used to think that Ariadne and Ariadna were too beautiful to use. Like, I actually had that thought in my mind, like, nobody should ever use these names, they're too beautiful to use. I don't think anyone should use these names. Now, obviously I don't think that anymore. I just, whenever I hear the name Ariadna or Ariadne, I have to stop and be like, that name. Anyways, Ariadna is at number 1359 and has increased 300 spots in the last year. Ariadna is a Spanish form of the Greek name Ariadne that means most holy. I still can't get over how beautiful this name is. In Spain, Ariadna is actually number 27, and in Catalonia it's number 23. Miss Colombia 2014 was named Ariadna, so like there you go, beautiful women, beautiful name. She placed first runner-up in the 2015 Miss Universe. The next name I have on this list is Coralie. Coralie is number 1391 and increased 541 spots in the last year and 875 spots in the last 2 years. This name obviously comes from the word coral, and it last appeared in the top 1,000 in the US in 1929. The similar sounding Cora has been gaining popularity also, and it entered the top 100 in 2015. Coralie is the name of a French singer, Coralie Clément, and this name is a lot more popular in French-speaking parts of the world, such as Quebec, Canada, where it was actually number 48 in 2016. I really want to make a video about the Quebec names because there are some really interesting ones on there. The next name I have is Amethyst. Amethyst was at number 1438 and increased 246 spots last year and a total of 606 spots in the last 2 years. Amethyst is a beautiful purple colored gemstone that is actually the birthstone for February. This name has never been in the top 1,000, but I think it could be, maybe by 2020. Amethyst Amelia Kelly is rapper Iggy Azalea's real name, which is why I always wonder, why did she even need a stage name? And the last name I have on this list is Navy. Navy is number 1494 and increased 309 spots in the last year and a total of 590 spots in the last 2 years. So it's new to the top 1,500. This name is a color name and would definitely honor any loved one who has served in the Naval Armed Forces. So let me know what you guys thought of these up and coming names. Which ones do you think will make it to the top 1,000? Which ones did you love? Which ones not so much? Let's chat names in the comments below. I always love to hear your thoughts. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you for the boys video. Bye.